So in the spirit of dreams, last of the American buffalo. I buy my smokes from the reservation whenever I go home. A case of cartons every season from the Hopi. City's too expensive, so I smoke buffaloes. How American. It's been long enough to lose track, and I have. I never go into anything. Not a gas station, restaurant, rest stop, apartment, hotel, house, or condo. I'm not connected. I stay outside, unless I'm in my van. Driving with the windows down in the middle of the night, I pull off if it's raining, strip down and shower. My best guess is 6 years. 6 years in the sky. That's what it is, living roofless. You're in the sky, not under it, in it. Swimming. Like Callie. She's always swimming. Every time I see her, she's underwater. Whenever I touch her, she's pruned up. I'm afraid she'll prune me, but I can't stop. Not now. Callie's caught me. She's got me on my hands and needs me to stand up straight. Be a gentleman, for Christ's sake. But a gentleman I'm not. She only sees me on weekends, never weeknights, and I never stay over. Where do you live? She's asking me to be creative. I tell her I don't. She laughs. Really? Where? Right here. We're sitting on the beach and I'm being honest. She laughs again. I've never shown her my van, and I won't. She can't see where I'm headed. Her name's California. Callie from Malibu. Blame it on the sea, she calls me. Constantly coming and going. Going and coming. Coming. Coming and going. She whispers me to sleep when she's not fucking someone else. First saw her in the dunes on the border between our two states. Not sure which one, flying by in her ATV. I was on my knees, digging. She rode around and asked, "What'd you dig it up?" I told her my grave. She stared at the sun, then back at me. Sounds spooky. Truth is, it was the truth. I just haven't moved in yet. So we keep in touch through letters, penned, licked, stamped, and sent to my parents' house, where I grew up. It's empty now. No power, no water. They're dead. Have been a long time. I keep the yard up so no one makes a fuss and pay the gas bill to keep the lamp burning out front. While I'm there, I sleep in the backyard, beneath the sun-rotten swing set I broke both my legs jumping from when I was 9. No mail comes but hers, covered with stickers of cowboys and Indians, outlaws and stripes, seashells, palm trees, and sailboats. A box is deep with a lock, so the postman can't see how much piles up. She doesn't care how long it's been. Just keeps writing until I come back and she's gone again. Coast to coast, they're all the same. Alabama, Georgia, Brooklyn, Dallas, Carolina, and Minnesota. Allie, Belle, Brooke, Dally, Carrie, and Minnie, like the mouse. Delaware is no different, except she gave me something to chew on. Met her outside Omaha, called her Deli, and boy, did she love meat. So do I just don't eat. Twice a week at best. Beef, bird, pig, or game. I quit fruits and veggies because they grow out of the ground. I'm no cannibal. But I smoke. Whatever I can get my hands on, I burn it all. Deli smoked too. That's part of what I dug about her. All the time, even when she wasn't, it poured out her lips as she spoke. "You gotta stop smoking these things," she'd tell me, yanking out my cigarette and giving me hers. "Buffaloes are gone for a reason." It's true. The buffalo are dead. Fenced-in parks are driven out to Catalina, west of California. That's why she's always swimming, trying to bring them back. Me, I'm a landman. Well, to see, I just can't cross the line. "Get in, Stinky," Callie splashes, throwing me her top. "You need a bath." Hell no. I used to swim. Almost drowned as a kid and fell in love. Now I smoke instead. Best thing about both is breathing something else. Her teeth tattered. Her teeth shattered. Damn it, come here. You're turning blue. I take my shoes off like a smurf and she's gone. She's done it before, so I don't fret. Sometimes for months. She'll come up when she has to, and I'll be here waiting, like always. Deli had cold-cut lips and honey mustard eyes. Saw her first at the butcher shop. Met her over meat. Omaha's known for steak, and we ate ours raw in the parking lot. You sure this won't kill us? Timid at first. When she got going, she nodded to the bone. We picked our teeth after and smoked. Your van's kind of creepy, she told me. I know. You seriously live in here? Yep. Like a boat? I hadn't thought of that. She wore lipstick, kind that kisses off on everything. That's how I knew which letters were hers. Back before the rules and the inside-outside thing, we stayed in bed for days watching Bugs Bunny fuck with Elmer Fudd. Lastly, Wabbit. She loved fucking the cartoons. Louder the better. When she asked why it took me so long to come, it was time to go. Truth is, I used to picture starving kids, old ladies, and murder. Now I think of things I can't say. The mundane thrills me. What? Your hands. They're beautiful. No, they're not. I want to eat them, and I did. Started sucking them right there, licking, nibbling on her nails. You're a freak, she giggled. She was ticklish, and I was passing through, headed home. I try to make it back once a season to keep up appearances. Drive the mower, poach water for the garden, plant fresh flowers, that sort of thing. Death only comes when I'm gone, always behind me. I bring life like Jesus Christ and leave it to wither up and die. But I always come back. Unlike the buffalo. They're gone for good. Fertilizer at best worn into the earth from Oregon to Florida beneath train tracks and track homes. Catalina Island, Yellowstone, and roadside jerky stands. They kill more people than bears. I don't blame them. California's never been to church. Neither have I, not since I was 6. I remember the day, hot and bright. Couldn't wash my cowlick out or plaster it down with Aquanet, and Mom tried. She kicked out the screen door on her way to the car, then Dad fell asleep in the pews. It was Grandma's funeral. I sang in the choir. So instead of going to service, we harassed parishioners. Callie's got this trick where she falls on the floor at the altar just before Mass, starts convulsing, foaming Alka-Seltzer out her mouth and belting gibberish in profane tongues. Then I throw wine on her, screaming, "Damn thee, devil whore!" Once she tore off her shirt, tits glistening in front of Catholic boys and girls in Sunday dresses. We ran down the aisle like newlyweds and fucked in the back of the cop car an hour later. Again, that was before the rules. No more walls, I decided when I left Delaware for good. She boxed me in, wrapped me up in labels and libel, stuffed me in casing and hung me up to cure. And I like Callie. With Callie, I'm free to be whoever she wants. I'm the captain, she's the sea. She speaks my language and I'm always listening. Her stories are simple, consistently inconsistent and never the same. Mom stabbed Dad at Disneyland when she was 6. Dad shot Mom over pasta when she was 16. Well, she killed them both last week. After an hour, she screamed, she's catching her breath, hair dripping, panties wet. Thought you were right behind me. No. She flops down on the sand and pulls her hair back. What'd you think about it? The buffalo. Christ, like always, her head's on my shoulder. We still on? I look away at the tide washing in. Just say when. My van's America. Callie's never seen her because everyone who has uses her against me. She's me on wheels. And A 1981 Chevy with 290,000 miles full of what I found along the way. Dad taught me how to rebuild an engine, so I never have to ask for help when she breaks down. Doesn't happen though. She carried me across the country dozens of times, but I want more. I want Catalina, where my brothers roam free. So I'm stuffing her with styrofoam coolers, blocks and packing, lining her with her sides with pool noodles and firewood for the night we set sail. We're born to travel, to move and die moving. It's our nature and our blood. Ceilings and walls block the horizon. They pen us up and starve the soul. We're colonized, all of us. But not me. I live free. Never stop, never settle, never enter. Restless, rootless, constantly retreating. Or like the buffalo, if I've been driven out. Crossbred and butchered down to this. No, I make my own rules. I cull my herds on the last one standing and sleep standing up. Callie's got a plan because I'm always talking. It's why she keeps me around. Outside Valencia, off I-5, the place is huge. She's skipping backwards down the beach, thousands of them. One gate, no guards, it's perfect. America's parks next to her Mount Maxima, but she doesn't know she's mine. Get a load of this, she pokes the pool noodles. Think it floats? Of course not. Climbing in, she throws me in ski mats. And you have to beat me. What? Bloody. There's no point if they don't find me bloody. She pulls off the road half a mile from the ranch. Buffalo shit thick in the air. Parks behind creosote and pops the trunk. We'll bust the pens and chase him out. She hands me a length of rope. Then, tie me up. Opening a makeup kit, she lathers her arms and face with red paint. I pull on the ski mask. The moon is full. She strips down, dons a ceremonial dress of animal hide, beaded with tassels, and a pair of knee-high moccasins, long dead and musty. On her head, she sets a feathered headdress that trails down her back to her ass. You look beautiful, I tell her. Great, she slams the trunk, let's go. Her red skin gleams in the moonlight, blue and white, feathers dancing in the wind. I can't take my eyes off her. At the gate, I lift the bolt cutter, and with both our weight, we cut the chain, lift the pin, and walk in, ankle deep in mud and manure. Los Angeles flickers past the mountains in the distance. All we hear is their breathing. Yeah! She slaps one on the ass and they're running. It's contagious, and I smack their backs as they charge into the night. After shushing the last from the side of the pen, she takes the rope. Hurry. We don't have long. And do what? Hit me. Now. No, I can't. She balls a fist, punches her face and inhales, then tie me feet. I wrap the rope around her ankles. She keeps going, gasping between each blow as if coming up for air and asks me, how do I look? Barely bleeding. She can't do it on her own. Fine, I say as I lay into her. 3 jabs in a row. Again, her eyes are swollen shut. This time I bust her lip. She wipes the blood and snot from her nose. Once more. I do. Hog tie her wrists to her ankles and leave her there. Our ceremony over. Leather caked with shit, feathers soaked in blood. Back at her car, I throw the bolt cutter in the trunk. Pull out, flip around, and drive the first mile with the lights off, dodging bison all the way. On the highway, I stay 5 under the speed limit, like planned, and park beside America at the beach. Her keys I leave on her driver's front tire and start airing up floaties, throwing them in the back of the van. Every bit of open space I fill, stuff her tight with aired up dinosaurs, inner tubes, fishies, beer gooses. I climb in. Starting the engine, I smile. Never knew where I was headed. Now I do. West, to Catalina. Papa Stork missed my drop by 500 miles. steps down the food chain. I put America in reverse. Can't see her rear view for all the bobbers, so I roll down her window, lean out and back up. Night's clear as obsidian, burning black, but I can feel the sea through the heat. She cools me. At the shore, I light the last of my pack. The moon's a million pieces on the surface of the water as I drive in smoking. Fuck the Hopi. They're free where I'm going.